Python is a very well-known programming language, mostly known for its easy-to-read code and the fact that some other programming languages take inspiration of Python. Learning the language is pretty easy, and most of the time, many beginners go to Python to learn the language. Welcome to Learning with Python. This won't teach you the general facts of Python, but it will teach you how to get Python in your mobile phone and your PC alike, and some small history for the development of Python. You can use these two timestamps to skip over the history of Python to reach to downloading the Python application. February 20th, 1991, Python was released to the grand public by Guido van Rossum. The reason why Python was made was to make Python more intuitive and enjoyable by the grand public. But why is Python called Python then? Well, it doesn't have any involvement with the creator being bitten by a snake, obviously. It was called that because of the BBC show Monty Python and his Flying Circus. And the creator of Python, Van Rossum, wanted a short and mysterious name. And he indeed created a short and mysterious name. And just not to impress you enough, Python was made by one person, and yes, it was Van Rossum. But now in the modern day, 15.7 million people use Python to code or program with. Alright, now we're done with the history. Let's go with downloading. Alright, let's get right into the difficult part. Downloading Python in your PC might take for a couple of minutes, or it can be fast as a second or a millisecond. So, let's get over downloading Python in your PC. There's two things we need. First, the source of the code. The source of the code is any line of code you've written and any code you write in Python. And the interpreter. The interpreter is something that interprets the code into machine code, aka binary. First, we'll go to python.org. Python.org is the official website made by Python to list their versions of their code. So if you're an old-fashioned guy or a true Python veteran, you can go all the way to the oldest version of Python. Or if you're a newbie or a new person, you can go to the latest version of Python. It's any version, because no matter what, we still learn the same stuff. Unless if you go to the oldest version where you're lost, you have to figure it out yourself. First, go to download and download the latest version or any version you want beside the oldest version, because you'll be lost. Anyways, the first thing you must do is pick which PC do you have. If you have Mac, you can download it in the Mac version. If you have Linnix, you can download it in the Linux version, etc, etc. Later on, you get this. So, for Linux and Mac users, sorry, this is only for Windows. So, click on this button, the one I crossed it out with an X, and you're finally done downloading the source of Python code. Now we need the most important thing. Now we need an IDE, something to write your code in. There's three best IDE, and here's the most recommended one. First off is pycharm, second is VS Code, and the third one is pydev. Obviously, we can't explain each IDE because it'll make the video more longer and it'll probably waste some of you guys' time. So, I'll leave a link of 3 videos of each IDE and how to get them. Now let's go to mobile. Mobile phones are more different than PCs. Unlike PCs, mobile phones can't open EXEs or other file types, so you have to go with downloads. Here are some 3 apps I would recommend for understanding encoding with Python. Number one is PyDroid, the second one is coding with Python, and the second one with coding with Python is Python CodePad. Alright, this is it. In the next video, I will be talking about the ABCs of programming, like, comments, and variables. So, see ya!